Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's episode we're going to be talking about WandaVision Episode 5. But first, for everyone new, thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the notification button, and like the video. Love to hear what you guys have to think. Today, I'm rocking my Mahomes Salute to Service jersey, hoping to get a little luck here for the Super Bowl. So definitely, yeah, let's just go right into the episode. So, as of right now, we're in the 80s. So, WandaVision has taken us through the 50s, 60s, 70s. Now we're in the 80s. And we start off with the kids kind of not responding to Wanda, which I found pretty interesting. Wanda's even trying to use her magic on him, and that has no effect on the kids at all. So, I'm curious to see exactly what's happening with that. We also see that Agnes is starting to take a bigger part of the show. She seems to be clued in on a lot of the fact that it's a show, and not so much Vision. So, Agnes is slowly becoming more and more involved. I'm gonna call that the Urkel syndrome, where we really don't care about the main parts of the show now. We're about the sub-character. So we'll see what happens with that. And I don't know if anyone else noticed, but every time the kids aged, or so far every time they've aged, she's been present. She's watched them go from 5 to 10. She's watched them go from babies to 5. And I think in the last couple episodes, she was right outside every time that the belly started growing. So I'm wondering how she's involved in that, especially with Wanda's powers not really working on the babies. So, curious. Now, from what we've seen in the episode, looks like the reason Sword's involved is because they're the ones that had Vision. So how did Vision go from Wakanda when the stone was taken from him by Thanos to Sword? So I'm hoping they come up with that information up in the next couple episodes. And now we're also seeing kind of the reason Darcy was brought back from Thor. We're now seeing her emails going into Wanda's little town. So curious to see who she was emailing or who she even reports to. Because they're hinting and it's got to be someone. So I'm kind of interested where exactly we're going with all these different intertwining storylines. Now, we do see Wanda leave the Vex, which wasn't planning on that just all of a sudden. But when Wanda leaves the Vex, she actually returns in her Avengers clothes. So she gets out of the 80s garb that she was in and comes back in the Avengers clothes, which didn't exactly happen with Rambo. Rambo was forced out and left in her, 60s clothing, 70s clothing? So I'm curious to know why Wanda didn't change at all either. It was definitely different than we're not expecting, especially after we learned that Rambo's clothes were utilized the Kevlar. So she was wearing a bulletproof vest in, and apparently those fish pants were now bulletproof. Certainly didn't see that coming. And the big surprise of this episode, Quicksilver's back. We've officially entered the multiverse. So it wasn't Quicksilver from Age of Ultron, it was Quicksilver from Days of Future Past. So we're now intertwining with the X-Men. And it's not like they're even trying to hide it. Darcy even makes the point of saying, oh my gosh, she recast her brother. So we're definitely in the next few Marvel movies, we're going to be exploring this. I know Doctor Strange is planned to be later on in this series. And I know his movie is called Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I have a feeling things are going to start hitting the fan here soon. Just utterly and crazy. So, with the fact that the X-Men universe is now linked to the Marvel universe, there's been reports that we're going to have a Mandalorian, like, Luke Skywalker-sized cameo. So who could it be? Who could be that important to the stuff? I started looking through Days of Future Past just to try to reconnect on how they came about it. And the one person that seemed to be the one that brought Quicksilver into the Days of Future Past was Logan. Are we going to see Hugh Jackman enter WandaVision? That would be utterly insane. I cannot wait to see what happens with the next episode. Well, that's kind of my initial thoughts. I just got done watching it probably about 10 minutes ago. So just wanted to let you guys know where my mind was at after that episode. Wish the Chiefs some good luck on Sunday. Hopefully we're celebrating something come episode on Monday. But thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys down the trail.